Welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome to this is we're walking into Friday here. All right, the screens are too bright. Just gotta make sure my systems are up and running. Looking at GPJPY, looks like it's starting to come down. Man, I have a lot of stuff happening here on the side. So, okay, perfect. Let's take a look over here. Let's see what we can execute at this point. Now, looking on the daily is coming down. Obviously, previous daily candle was bearish. We're breaking below 135, 740. Looking on the 4 hour, 4 hour did break below, right? This candle broke below. This candle is about to close in 2.5 hours. So now when we go down to 1 hour time frame, 1 hour looks pretty good because now based on the 1 hour, this was a support at 135, 600. We broke this support, and now we're coming up to do some sort of a retest to possibly continue down. So we need some sort of a candle closing bearish, or like some sort of a candle closing in our direction, and then we can continue on. Let's take a look on the 30-minute chart over here. 30-minute candle closed bullish. So we need some sort of a resistance formed in this area. If we can get a resistance formed in this area, this is what's going to happen, right? If we can get a resistance formed over here, I think we can get a move down towards this low and then eventually coming down towards 135 even. I think that's going to be a really good opportunity for a sell. But if we close back above 136 or 135 600, then obviously, price will create a support above this level and we can continue moving bullish. Let's take a look over here. No revenues, no problem in the 2020 stock market. Well, yeah, there's nothing that I can see based on the pound that really made it fall there a little bit. Gold is still arranging. Okay, there we go. We got the 15-minute right over here. I think even if the 15-minute breaks down, it can continue moving bearish at this point. I'm really rooting for price to continue bearish right over here. Even I think if the 15-minute closes bearish, I think it could be a very good opportunity for price to, continue down to this level and then ultimately continue moving bearish. Let's take a look at the Chinese indicator here on a Friday. Chinese indicator is saying yen is really strong and pound is strong, and it's basically not in the perfect position here. So probably going to wait for the candle pattern. So at this stage, the Chinese indicator doesn't really matter. We're just going to focus on how price is moving. I think if it moves further down, I think it's going to be a pretty good opportunity for price to continue bearish, and probably could have a stop loss at like around 10 pips, and then eventually expect price to continue down towards 135, 350, and then furthermore to 135, 200.
Question, right? Wouldn't you wait for retest on the 1 hour?
What I want to do is I want to enter a small position at this point, and if you get a retracement, maybe add more risk.
Check the chart I sent real quick.
Yeah, so it's going to be the same stop up over here, and then continuation down to this point, and then furthermore to 135, 200. Let's take a look at your chart here.
Right. So I don't know why it looks so cloudy. Anyway, I was just expecting a retest to hit at least this area here of
Mm,
rejection. That way I could take sales and have my stop loss right here above
yeah,
this.
yeah. No, it's gonna head down here too. It's
If it
gonna,
breaks this wick, right?
yeah, even if it breaks this wick, or even just like right over here, just by how the market structure looks here, it should continue moving bearish.
Yeah, 'cause that's also true. GJ doesn't do like those deep retests.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm already in a sell. I have positions in like 135, 500. So it should continue moving bearish.
Yeah, I got position at 135, 475.
I got 135 for 60.
I'm gonna add one more position to break up this 15 minutes.
Right. As soon as it breaks that a wick, not the second one. There's not gonna be any guests today.
No, you are the guest man.
Oh, okay. All right. So, are you gonna mute me? Am I gonna mute myself? How are we gonna do this?
Uh, like if you start asking too many questions, then we'll have to
I don't.
mute you.
I don't ask questions. You know that. You just mute me because you feel like muting me.
No, but this is great. I mean, now the 15 minute has broken the low of the previous 15 minute. It just gives it a lot more confirmation. I mean, for sells here, there was no confirmation for sells, but the price action, it basically dictated that price should continue moving bearish. It's going
All
to
right. I'm adding
continue
my
down.
second position here.
Let me put my trade up over here. So entered at around 135, 500, somewhere over here. Stop was up here, and this should, I mean, after it comes towards like, 10 pips, I'm just going to put stops at break even, and then I'm going to let the rest run. I think everyone who comes on the stream, who's been coming on the stream for the past, I'd say like 4 months, this should have automatically been in a sell.
I actually grabbed the sales as soon as it broke out, and when it started to go back for the retest, I closed right away.
Let's take a look on the 1 hour. 1 hour is a perfect break and retest. Yes, 1 hour is a perfect break and retest. That is absolutely correct. Daily wick fill. Yeah, you know what? A super move is going to be if the daily wick gets filled. That's going to be the super move. That's what you should expect your runners. Oh, wow, man, this thing just dropped.
You mean the daily drop from yesterday down to like 134 600?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be dope. Dope.
Yeah, I just closed partials. I closed partials and now I'm letting like a runner run. And I
So down
think,
to
yeah, I think if a runner runs, this is the daily. I mean, if we can come down till, 135, 200, that's going to be beautiful target for New York session. And then this is the daily wick fill right over here, 134, 620.
that's 232. I mean 80 pips, right?
Yeah, 80 pips away. Yeah, that's the daily wick fill. On the 4 hour, looks like the entire range to be filled. On the 1 hour, I think a very safe target is down to 135, 200 first.
Yeah, I'll be closing at 10 pips from leaving the run.
Yeah. Man, I think everybody's in sells. No one's in buys.
Why would you be in buy? It's like,
Okay.
You never know, man. Someone can be in buys.
crazy. And it's Friday. Take it easy. Take your 10 pips, 20 pips, and go watch The Floor is Lava. You seen that show?
I took a sell right when Roger was looking at the Chinese indicator and took my 10 pips. Now we're running risk free. Pretty cool.
Beautiful. Free trade, free poop. Just coming straight down.
Free trade, free poop. Who's that, Josh? I think Josh took those sales too. So when you're closing your partial, that's what you have marked up on your Magic Key, which is what, 75%?
Yeah, so basically in this case, I had a 15 lot open. So I closed 14 lots and I'm letting one lot run.
Okay.
Man, Vantage is leaving Canada on the 30th November, so I want to just like squeeze as much as we can and then come back.
I mean,
That's what we did with IC markets. Like when IC markets, we had like around like a month and a half left for IC markets to leave Canada, so I just started just going nuts on IC
well,
markets.
how do you squeeze it? Like full margin, like calling customer service. I didn't do this trade. That was my kid.
No,
My
no. Well, like basically, like when you see something like this, so instead of doing like 5 lots and 10 lots, just like okay, let's just do for like 15. Let's just do 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
full margin.
yeah. Like I'm up for the week, right? Like I'm up
Right.
for the week, so I'm like, okay, if I do 15, I'm gonna lose maybe $900 if it hits my stop loss. So then I look at 900 from what I've made this week. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. If I lose 900, that's perfectly fine. But there's a higher probability I can win more. You know what I'm saying? Someone's asking, why don't you open your own brokerage firm? Because I don't have the money. I don't have the
Man.
money to do that.
For
Rakeel, I got a quick question.
Yeah.
The Magic Key, I put stop loss at break even, but I don't see it on here. It doesn't show me on my stop loss.
Kev, you keep asking questions about the Magic Keys.
Well,
I'm
it
sorry.
Extra
should.
instructions?
It should.
I think it's here. Look.
Like on MetaTrader, the stop loss should be at your entry.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's there and I'm not.
Yesterday you asked a funny question. You said, when the button that says close half, do I have to modify it so it closes half? And I just started laughing. Like, no, man, it's automatically 50%, Like, you don't gotta modify it. Imagine modify half and it closes like a quarter of your thing.
This thing has a lot of custom settings on here,
Yeah.
Oh wow, we're hitting target right over here. Man,
Yep.
if this thing runs today, what a beautiful move is this going to be for Friday. Got my stops at break even too.
Yeah, it's breaking the low of the previous 30 also, so should be good.
Yep, if you look at the 1 hour chart, I took a sell while Raja was looking at the Chinese indicator. Oh, very nice, very nice. Could you please explain your thought process on taking this sells? I'm waiting for the candle to close at least for 15 minutes. Yes, so this sell was based on experience, right? We had price break the support I mean, this is what we realized when I came to the charts. Price had come down, was coming up to the retest, 15-minute was coming down. So this was only based on the fact that, okay, this 15-minute hasn't closed yet. 15-minute hasn't broken the low yet, and still I entered the sell because I looked at the 1 hour. I'm like, okay, 1 hour is still open. Maybe it's just making a top wick. Do I want to risk a position? If I want to risk a position, where will my stop loss be? Okay, I'm still thinking at that point. Looking at the 30-minute, previous 30-minute candle was bullish. This one had to go bearish, but this was bullish, right? So we had no confirmation that this will go bearish. And then we looked at the 15-minute time frame. Looked at the 15-minute, and the 15-minute, this one was going bearish. Well, yeah, so this one was going bearish. So this was also the second last 15-minute candle of the 1 hour candle. So I was thinking that, okay, for the 1 hour candle to come down, we need this 15-minute candle to close bearish, right? So what are the odds? What's the probability that this 15-minute candle is going to go bearish? So I'm like, okay, the probability is going to be higher because obviously we're doing a retest. Okay, awesome. So if I take a sell here, where's my stop loss is going to be? So if I'm going to take a sell here and I'm anticipating this 15-minute candle to continue bearish, then I'm also anticipating that maybe this is the high being created on the 15-minute candle. Because if this is the high being created, then I can possibly have a stop up over here and then anticipate this high to be the top of the wick of the 1 hour candle here as well. So at that moment I executed the sell, also because I've seen this happen a lot of times. Sometimes you'll wait for confirmations, you'll wait for candles to close, and you will miss the moves. And at that point it all comes down to, like, how much have you seen the same thing happen over and over again when it doesn't really do any, like, proper retests, or doesn't give any, like, proper confirmations and stuff like that. So
You also had a bearish 4 hour wick to be filled.
yes, that too. Plus also we had overwhelming, what's overwhelming evidence that we should continue moving bearish. So now this candle has closed. Now 1 hour candle is going to close soon, and then positions are at break even. I think I may want to take another sell if we start breaking below 135, 350. Plus also, listen guys, it's the Friday, right? Normally on Friday we get some really freaky moves because Freaky Friday. So even if you're missing trades on Friday, just remember, it's not important to really take a trade on a Friday. I'm eating some pistachios this morning.
I'm done for the day.
Let's take a look over here. Took an entry once price broke this candle low for it to continue moving down because of clean traffic. Okay, stop loss over here. Exited when price retraced back to 10 pips. Okay, I think a better idea would have been to maybe secure profits as the candle closed. Losing day every day, had a loss on Monday, and been revenge trading since. Well, the longer you revenge trade, the longer your losses are going to continue to pile up. So the best thing to do if you take a loss, we say it every day, whenever you take a loss, just step back, call it a day, and look at that trade and look to see how you could have had a winning trade. Just think about that. Once you think about that, then you're like, okay, you know what? New day, new trade, new idea, and then you execute on there. If that's a loss, then you're like, okay, maybe now I gotta look into things further. If you take a third loss, then there's something happening. Then probably there's something happening on your emotional state, or then you're really trying to revenge trade, or then you just gotta reach out to someone, man. Like, send me a chart, like, do something.
Or hotline.
Hotline. We have the trader hotline. Let's take a look at this chart here. Hey, if this candle closed bearish and it already tapped the support zone, is it a valid to take a sell? No, because it's still closing above support. It's not valid to take a sell at that point. A valid sell is going to be once we start breaking the lows over here and price starts coming down. So on the 30-minute, you would need the 30-minute to break this low and then continue moving down. So I guess impulse entry here is going to work. You know, if the next candle breaks the low and you can have a stop above the candle that forms after this. I'm going to be looking for to add another entry as well. So probably going to let's see how this sets up. Did you get a chance to meet KenFX? Nope. No man, that whole week was really busy. Like everything was like jam-packed, everything. And then travel time, you know, and all that stuff. My two entries as we broke 1 hour low. Oh no. Straight drawdown. Oh, okay, right over here. So the more valid sells is if the next candle break the 1 hour low. Yes, that's I would say would be a valid sell. I have a runner here. I think the runner is gonna get stopped out over here. Bank of England talking negative interest rates in tandem with Brexit. Bad outlook for GBP. Yes, that is absolutely true. All right, let's take a look what's happening today. Today we have a very easy day here. No big news, nothing really important happening. Got some retail sales for CAD. Maybe at 10 a.m. we got some volatility coming in with the US dollar. Looking at gold is coming down to a support on the 1 hour time frame around 1951. We have a resistance forming at 1956. If we break this support on gold, I think gold should come down to 1948, ultimately to 1944.
1738.
Yeah, if we break below there. Let's take a look at your JPY here. Your JPY is also going bearish. Looking at the daily. Now, this is a booby trap candle on the daily, right? On your JPY. Now, this daily candle, this has a wick here to the left at 123.289, and this daily candle is coming bearish. It's gonna probably fill this wick 100%. This wick is gonna get filled. The thing about Fridays is that now Friday is a weekly close, right? So if you look on the weekly candle, what's going to happen is most probably on Fridays is that either the weekly candles are going to retrace, which means it might go up, or they will continue in the momentum that they were moving, right? Because it's the weekly close, so it may continue moving bearish. So if you look on the daily time frame, daily seems like it can continue moving bearish. Let's take a look on the 4 hour. 4 hour is also approaching that support. That support is around like, 8-9 pips away, whatever. Looking at the 1 hour, 1 hour is also coming down to the support. So like, we can just by looking at it, we can say that, okay, there's a very high probability price can continue moving bearish at this point. And if we're moving bearish, we're looking for some sort of a minor resistance formed to take like some sort of a sell for price to continue down. Just by looking at GJ here now, let's take a look on the weekly. If you look on the weekly candle went all the way down towards 134 and then retraced all the way back up. Now on Friday, two things are going to happen. Either it's going to continue pushing down or it's going to start retracing. So if it starts retracing, then the weekly candles are going to close like a doji candle. So we're going to look at the daily one here. The previous daily candle went below 135,700, went below 135,500, went all the way down towards 134 and retraced all the way back up. Looking on the 4 hour, this 4 hour candle is actually coming bearish at this point, right? So if we look on the 1 hour here now, for price to continue moving bearish, we need candles to stay below 135,600 so we can continue down towards 135,200 and then ultimately down towards, I guess 134,650, So we just need price to respect this level and to break this minor low and continue on down. I think that's going to be a pretty good idea. So that trade idea is going to cost you $10. That's going to be taken out of your Google Pay account if you have connected it to YouTube. Thank you very much. Made $10 today.
Hey Raja, I have a quick question about psychology, if it's okay for you to ask me. It's about, I'm risking about 0.5 to 1% each trade, and I'm just taking 1 to 2 trades a day max. And I have a good run since 7 weeks, and I joined on 17th May, as you know. And my problem is my weekly profits are just like 1 to 2%. So if I have like 3 winning days, I have 1 losing day, and it's coming up to 1.5 and 2% profits.
Okay.
Like, how could I gain more, or like, what should I concentrate on?
So you're getting 3 winning trades and then you're getting 1 losing trade.
Yes.
So that 1 losing trade, how much is that affecting your profits?
It's mostly like I try to cut it. Let's say I risk 1%, I'm losing like 0.7% of it.
Okay. Yeah, that's still good. Like if you're doing 1 to 2% a week, I think that's really good. 1 to 2% a week means almost like, let's say 4 to 5% a month.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it, but I mean, it probably yourself. If you look on Instagram, everyone is making like 30% a month and 50% a month, or let's say 10% a week. And I'm like, why is everyone winning so high and gaining so much? And I'm just like 1 to 2% a week.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's the reality. Now what's going to happen is like as you continue on doing 1 to 2% a week, now there are certain setups, right? Certain setups they print in a way which can maybe like push you to break your risk rules. Sometimes when I'm taking a trade and I'm like, okay, you know what, this trade, I know that this trade is going to continue moving bearish, and if I know that this is going to continue moving bearish, instead of risking 1%, I may want to risk like, 2% at that time, or maybe 3% at that time, just because I've seen that thing happen a lot of times, and like, there's a lot of probability it's going to move in my way. Like, I'm sure when you're looking at a charts and sometimes you see a trade, you're like, okay, man, like this is 100% going to go up or go down based on what you've seen before, right? So the more you trade it, the more confident you get in like risking more. Like getting good returns in trading, it's all about like risking that extra percentage, whenever there's opportunity.
Yeah, I see. So you'd say it will come with time if I see certain setups, and if I know that those setups, I'm just risking, let's say, 0.5 to 1%, and on those setups, I'm gonna risk 1% or 1.5.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're gonna say, hey, listen, I've seen this happen a lot of times, and I've been risking 1% on this. Maybe this is the day where I want to risk 2%.
Okay, I see. All right.
Right?
Thank you.
Because I'm 100% sure that you see those things happen all the time. That, oh, this I've seen, this is easy. Like easy trades are the trades where we pump up the risk a little bit more, but then difficult trades are the trades where we lower down the risk a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Raja.
Yeah, no problem. But like that obviously comes with time. Because like most times what can happen is that when you see a trade which you know is 1,000% gonna go your way, what if it goes against you? You know, and you've risked, let's say, 2% on that, but the way you're managing risk, you may lose like, let's say, 1.2% or 1.5% at that time.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you remember when I had those winning like runs, like I had like 3 winning weeks, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna risk 2 to 3%, and I didn't feel comfortable at all. I
Yeah.
felt really bad on the trades, so I went back to 1%, and I I think now after you said it, I think it will take time, as you said. But I was just looking around, and I know we shouldn't look around and don't compare to others. But if you see everyone on your story who's winning, and you had a break even day, you like yesterday, and I'm just like, why?
See, here's the thing, right? So I talk to a lot of people, and what I've realized is that everyone has a different time when they come into their prime. You know, coming into the prime means that they've now figured out something like really good, right? So for some people it may take like 4 or 5 months. For some people it takes like 4 or 5 years, right? So what? You joined in May, right? It's May, June, July, August, September. You know, it's been 4 months. In 4 months, you're now starting to get a little bit profitable. You're like, okay, like, you know what? I can easily do 1 to 2% a week. You know, 4 months. Maybe in 6 months, you get to the point that, okay, like, you know what? In 4 months, I was doing 1 to 2%. Now, after 2 more months, I'm now starting to risk more on setups that I know have a really high probability to run in my favor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty thankful for that group and for the mentorship, and I now start to believe all that, and I now understand if Uncle Ted is talking. He was talking yesterday like you have to believe in yourself before anyone else is believing in you, and now seeing that 1 to 2%, I'm now believing in myself, and now I believe that it's not fake because I can do it like 1 to 2%. You can, you know, if I can do 1 to 2%, I can do more as well. If I can do 10 euros, it can be 100 euros, and maybe one day will be 1,000 euros.
Yeah.
So after seeing those numbers, it gets real. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's what happened to me, man. Like 50 dollars a week became $100 a week. And then I remember like once it got to $1,000 a week, from 1,000 to 2,000, it was really quick. From $1,000 a week to $2,000 a week, it was really fast. Like the hardest was to break the barrier up till $1,000 a week. That was the hardest barrier. I think that was like mentally as well, because like, you know, when you're working, you're like, okay, a weekly pay of $1,000 is pretty good. You know, so getting up to that level was the hardest, because mentally you can't really comprehend it, right? Because you're taking trades, your trades are lasting maybe like 10, 15 minutes a day, and then you're making $1,000 in that week by working like, let's say, half an hour a day. Like your mind really can't accept that. It can't accept it because it's the numbers, but what the numbers mean in real life, that's something that takes a little bit of time. And once you cross $1,000, then you move into 2,000 and 3,000, and then a point comes where you're like, okay, you know what? This is just too much coming in very fast. So then a little bit of panic comes in. There was a time I would wake up in the middle of the night to look at my trading account just to make sure that the money was there. You know? Because it started to become unrealistic really quick. You know, I was like, oh, I want to make sure it's all there.
Yeah, I mean, when you see those numbers, like it flips for a few pips and you see those numbers 50, 60, 70, and I'm like, man, that's so fast. And even though to the black side, if it's red, it's more stressful, of course. But those numbers, like if you let's say it's just 2 or 3 pips, you know, and you want to secure some, I can't think without magic keys. If I would try to secure some like a partial, I need to have like 4 or 5 steps or something. And now with magic keys, I just close half or a percentage, and I'm happy. Like, you know, like this moves like yesterday. How could you secure some or like enter? I don't know.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty difficult.
Yeah. So thank you for everything. That's all I want to say. Yeah, thanks for everything.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Like I think at the end of the day, whoever's getting some sort of consistent returns, at the end of the day, you've just figured out how to manage risk. That's it. Like as long as you can really, really manage risk while you're in drawdown. Like I mean, um, I'm not gonna like go in like debates on how to make the most money, on how to do this, how to do that, how to have winning trades. Like everyone knows how to trade. It's just the fact that if you are really aware on how to manage risk, because I mean you can't really increase your winners in 2 days. In 2 days your winners are going to be still the same. You still take bad trades, you still have like bad entries, stuff like that. Like your winners, they will become better in the next 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. But the thing which you can change is the way you use risk. Like if you have a trade running and your trade goes into a drawdown, how are you managing that risk? Because risk is the only thing that we can control from today. The winners, they take time, but risk is done from today. So man, like even like when we had our London boot camp, we focused a lot on risk. I mean using risk, what to look for to use risk, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
And partial stop loss is also like partial stop loss was the game changer for me, because before that I didn't really accept when I was in drawdown. I didn't accept the loss before it hits my stop loss. But then I analyzed my losses and I'm like, I could have closed half on all of them on the halfway.
yeah.
So I would have reduced my risk. So at that point where I start to do that, even though I wasn't really accepting that, I was just doing it, and my losses got smaller, and my wins were the same, but it still looks like you're more profitable.
Yeah, I know that's true. Because like sometimes when price goes up to our stop loss, when it's approaching it, we know it's going to hit the stop. We know it's going to hit the stop loss, but we're still going to stay in it. We're going to stay in it, and we're going to watch it hit our stop loss. So what I used to do was that as it was approached the stop loss, I would close the entire position. And once I would close the entire position, two things may happen, right? One thing is that it will continue on to the stop loss. Second thing is that it will reverse at the same point where I closed. Then I'm like, oh man, should have stayed in the trade. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, you know what? It's a great idea to maybe close partials, because if it hits stop loss, I'm going to lose less than what I wanted to lose. But if it starts reversing, I'm still going to be in the trade. So that to me was like, oh, Raja Banks, what an interesting concept this is.
Yeah, thank you, Raja. Thank you again.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, man. I appreciate everything.
Possible fake out if this 30-minute candle closes above 135,600. Yeah, I was thinking at that too. I was thinking at that as well. If price closes above, this is the thing, right? For sells, price needs to respect 135,600. That's it. Price needs to respect 135,600 for sells. Right now with this 15-minute candle closing bullish, it respected support. There's no sells at this point, so you would need some more confirmations here. Even on the 30-minute here, it's getting pretty difficult here. So this is now starting to range. So you got to look at this way here, right? Pre-London, kind of ranging. London open, price came down, started ranging again. We started moving into pre-New York. We had volume down, price is ranging in pre-New York. And now you look at the time, okay, if price is ranging in pre-New York, maybe there's going to be a move in New York open, so maybe New York open is going to have some sort of a move. So basically waiting at that point. Looking at gold respected that support. It's still ranging here. Your JPY is also trying to do some sort of a retracement to a possible continuation push down. I think it's pretty good. Hello, Wix Not Lion, everybody. Question, is it possible to ring the Gulag alarm because it's my birthday and man, first you gotta tell us how old are you today?
The Gulag alarm.
Yeah, the Gulag alarm. What's the Gulag alarm? Lens G Pips. Lens G Pips likes birthday. All right, happy birthday, man! Happy birthday. gulag alarm.
It's by me.
What's this one? Oh, oh, I remember that one. That's Age of Empires.
That's when you walk in the room.
Yeah.
King is there.
I should
When
have
we get-
Alexa play that, you know?
The gulag alarm.
You can use that when you get a VIP guest, Roger.
Yeah.
Oh, get one slain, GJ.
All right. Yeah. Now GJ is ranging.
Yeah, now they just
Now
gold
GJ.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, at least we secured.
Yeah, at least it's secure. We got 15 minutes left for this 30-minute candle to close.
The rest is caca.
Man, I did some back and biceps yesterday, and my whole body feels like really stiff.
Bro, I got stretch marks already on my arms. Look at this. This thing, it really hurts.
Come on, Mac,
I
let's
like
have a
it.
gun show here
George.
today.
Chubby boy, calm down.
Look.
Chubby.
All the gulag sees is Mac on the screen.
Oh, I'm white as hell, though. Look at that. I know. I'll get to the job now.
Look like Porky.
What do you
Okay.
think about this idea? Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at this idea here. Okay, so Mac, what do we think about this idea over here, man? Someone sent this chart.
Check it out. All right, so we see here. What? Price broke below 1 hour support. Blah blah blah. We need to form resistance. Yes, okay. If we form resistance, then we can take sales to retest the lows, probably down to. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. I like it. And
Okay.
then number 4 will be your runners down to 134.650, which is daily wick fail from yesterday. Take it, man.
Yeah, it looks good. If we form resistance, we could take sells to retest the lows, possible down. Yeah, this makes sense. Like, I'm also looking for a break of this low down over here for price to continue bearish. If we get it, I think it's going to be a pretty good move for continuation for New York to continue falling bearish.
Yeah,
Oh, what's
probably
this?
like at 8 a.m. we should get that pushed down.
We got another question here. Can anyone recommend a video for how to flip $200 into $400? All right, let me see if you can find a video on that. There's a webinar. Let's take a look at this. So here's a video where you
Hi,
can flip
welcome
200
to our
to
instructional
400
video on how to win on slot machines.
on how
My
slot
name is
machines
Steve
work.
Bory.
If you go to this video, Mr. American Casino Guide is going to tell you how exactly slot machines work.
Damn.
Oh man.
You can flip your 200 to 4,000, man. Forget about 400.
Damn, he's taking my job right there.
Yeah, come on, man. What kind of dumbass questions are those? GJ short idea I placed. What's your opinion? All right, let's take a look at this opinion. This is, oh, actually, I like this. I like this short idea. First target possibly have a winner down till over there. I actually like this short idea because, I mean, yeah, if this breaks this low over here, I think we're going to continue moving bearish. We're going to continue moving bearish. Also, the 1 hour candle is going to close here. Oh, well, it just started 15 minutes ago, so we just got to wait now for the 30 minute. So if we break this low, we're coming down. High time frames are stronger confirmations, but lower time frames create the overall high time frames.
Okay.
Looks like someone's in the fish
Big
market.
fight.
When different time zones move in different trends, how do you know whether to look for sells or buys? High time frames are stronger, but lower time frames. Yeah, so basically, if we remove all analysis from here, and if we go towards the daily, right? So on the daily, we know that 5 daily candles, they make up the overall weekly candle, right? So if we're looking at intercession levels, we don't know where the bias is. So we're gonna, like overall, we can see it's down, but we're gonna take a look on the small time frames here. Now, looking at the daily is coming down right over here, so maybe now just by looking at this, a monkey can look at this and say, okay, you know what? The trend is bearish, right? I guess we all agree with the fact that the trend is bearish. If someone says it's bullish, then that's totally fine. So looking on the 4-hour here now, 4-hour here as well, we're like, okay, like, you know what, 4-hour, this candle is going bearish. Looks like we broke below this support area. So I guess the bias is bearish at this point. We're like, all right, let's take a look on the small time frames here. Looking on the 1-hour now, we see how this zone is overlapping the candles here. So we're going to probably remove this area and we're going to draw a neater zone right over here. And we see that the candle broke the low. Actually, this would have been a nice sell over here as this candle broke the low over here to fill this range. How many pips was this? This was, oh, nice. Hope someone caught this in London session. So anyway, price came down and coming up now. So, it created a low at this point. Now, whenever a low is created in a bearish trend, this is the intercession trend, right? Price is coming down, making a low, and now coming up. We'd want to see some sort of a resistance formed. And now since price is ranging, we want to see price break this low over here and then continue moving down. That's what we would want to see. So hence now the trend is bearish over here. What someone asked that how do we know based on different time zones, time frames? It depends on pairs, right? So in GJ, this is the case. If we look on your JPY, the case here is also bearish. Especially the fact that now we're entering this consolidation area here to the left. Like, look, this was a consolidation area before. Price had resistance right here, and now we've come into this area here. So price may form like a minor resistance here and continue moving bearish. GJ overextended. I see a whipsaw move to the upside before moving down. Yeah, I mean, if price moves down, if price moves up, it has to break above, 135,600 and then continue moving up. So we're not really ignoring the fact that price may start moving up as well. Like we're keeping that in our perspective too.
Somebody is in GJ buys. Somebody sent me a text saying GJ buys.
On EuroGBP, 30-minute looks like starting an uptrend, but 4-hour looks like a downtrend, while daily looks like an uptrend. How do we go from there? Well, Benny, I think the first step is to send a chart, and from there we can continue on, because now we'll have to open EuroGBP, and then we'll have to look at what you're looking at, and it's going to be a little bit time consuming, but we shall take a look at that. Now, okay, so let's start from the daily. Well, it's a Friday, I guess we can do that. So on a Friday, basically the previous daily candle closed bullish after making a high at 0.92640. So if this was a 30-minute time frame, I would look at this and say, okay, yeah, you know what, we should continue up to retest the high. So at this point, we're like, okay, daily candle is just creating like a support based on the previous one. So let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame and let's see what's going on. So looking on the 4-hour, 4-hour has a support down over here, and currently what the 4-hour has done, it's also broken below this support for price to continue down. So we're like, okay, like, you know what, maybe on the 4-hour now the trend is bearish. So now remember, we're ignoring what we saw on the daily, now we're focusing on the 4-hour at this point, right? And now we're going to go to the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour, we're going to see that, okay, this 1-hour candle came down bearish. It also came down to a minor support area. So maybe we are in this little range on the 4-hour, on the 1-hour time frame. And now this range is around like, 17, 18 pips. So let's take a look on the 30-minute. 30-minute is also at the support. So basically now the idea comes down is that if we break the support, there's a very high probability the price is going to continue down in this range, which is going to be a wick filler to the left-hand side. Taking a buy is going to be difficult because price is in this ranging area. So I think a better trade on your GBP would be if we break above this area for a buy, or if we create like a resistance here for price to continue down and expect price to break the support. in the New York volume to continue bearish. That's something I'd be looking at for your GBP. So it's like you're doing higher time frame to lower time frame analysis, right? You're moving from higher time frame to lower time frame and then lower time frame. And I mean, the idea is that whenever you're looking at a chart, you're creating the most recent support and the most recent resistance, right? Once you have those two levels created, then you're looking to see that, okay, if we break below here, what's the next target where price can go? So probably next target could be down over here. If we break and close above this area, where's the next target? Then you're like, okay, maybe the next target is right over here, you know? And then you start to see that, okay, which is going to be an easier move? Would this be an easier move or would this be an easier move? If I'm going to look at this, I would say maybe this would be an easier move because there's clean candles here to the left. So if someone's looking for sells, they're only looking for a break below this area. If someone's looking for buys, then possibly, like if I'm looking for buys at this point, as price is coming up, I'm basically looking for buys with price to create a support above 135,600 and then continue moving up. Other than that, I'm not gonna look at anything else, you know.
Oh, it looks like it's retesting 600 again.
Yeah. I've watched one of yours very old video where you simulate strategy with EMAs where you made 100%. Yeah, that's not realistic in a day. That's realistic, but that's not realistic. In the long run, that is not realistic.
Wow, DJ's been so difficult these last couple days. Oh, we got a donation from Stay Woke.
Ooh, are you no fap? That is true.
Oh wow, you no fat. Okay.
Too much information, but whatever.
Yeah, no fat. No cat, no fat.
Lots of people say GJ been hard, but this is my second week in profit for the first time ever. Oh, nice, Lloyd. Congratulations.
Wow.
5%.
DJ.
That's actually really good. Man, you know, I love it when people tell me that like they've been in a week profit, 2 weeks profit, or they've ended a month in profit. It's just the most happiest feeling, you know, when someone says, "Hey, man, like I'm up 3% or 4% this week, or like this month." It's pretty sick.
I'm 1% up today.
Ooh.
Oh, beautiful.
And done. I'm just watching and listening to your lovely voice.
Anthony and the mic.
My bank gives me $91 in interest for last month on a 12,000 balance. I was pretty excited.
Wow, 1%.
Yeah, they gave me $91 interest. They also said, make sure you don't spend it in one day. I'm like, oh yeah, man, don't worry. I think what banks do is banks have all this liquidity, they have all this money. I think they're trading at the same time.
Of
They're
course.
doing like 10% returns a month, you know, 15% returns a month, and then they're giving us like, you know, 0.1%, 0.2%.
They trade with your money.
Yeah, they
Whatever
trade
you have
money.
on your savings.
Yeah. My bank manager said that if you move 100,000 to this account, your returns from being 91 cents, they will jump up to around like $102 or something like that, you know, for every quarter. I'm like, no, it's good. It's fine. I'm okay with that. It's cool, man. It's cool. Thanks, guys. The only difference oh, look at this. The only difference Lloyd made for having good returns was that he stopped over trading. Got his 10 pips, done for the day, and just do 1 to 2 trades a day. That's it. That is it. Why did you exclude moving averages from your trading method? Because they were lagging, you know? Because sometimes what I would do is that sometimes, price action would say that price is moving, price would move where we wanted it to move, and then on the MAs, it would come back up to retest and then start moving, right? So while I was waiting for the price to come up to retest the moving averages, then I was basically missing out on the original move, right? So that's why I started to move more towards, pure price action.
Whoever is asking about EN breaking instruction to continue up, EN is bearish. I repeat, EN is super bearish.
Man, your first response should be send a chart.
Oh, yeah. Send the chart.
Yeah, send a chart.
Guys, thank you very much for this week.
Oh my
Thank
god,
you,
Yaser, you scared the shit out of me.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you,
Thank you,
team.
Yasser.
Yeah, cool. Stay safe, stay strong, people. Take care, stay safe.
Yes, sir. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Hey, sometimes you let the candle close below the support or resistance, but now you are going to take sell directly as it breaks the low. How should I identify when to let it close below support? That's based on experience, The thing about breaking below support and then continuation, the thing is what you have to do is you have to see this happen a lot of times. We mention it a lot. What you have to do is you have to wait for the low to break and then see what happens. Now, you have to see that happen maybe like 10 times, 12 times, 15 times, and then you have to realize that, okay, maybe is this a good way for me to enter, or does this make me comfortable? Does this make me scared, or what the situation is, or what the probability is that since you've seen this happen a lot of time, it will continue moving that way. So there's always probabilities to that.
Man. Wow.
If we see rejection in the next candle on GJ is a good idea for the long. No, because the thing is, now it's a Friday and you have to be very careful on Friday, right? So basically you have a support formed over here, and then you have a support formed over here, and then you have a resistance formed here, right? So if this candle is closing above 135,600, which it did close above here, I think a really good idea for buys would be if you get support forming above 135,600. Let's say if you get a bullish candle closing here, or this candle closes bearish and then you see a bullish candle closing here, I think that's going to be a good opportunity for you to take a buy for price to continue up. When this price closed above 135,600, one candle closing above that area does not mean price is going to go up. You would need support formed here, then price is going to go up, because this candle can very well come back down and start ranging here, right? So there's no trade at that point. So yeah, I mean, now I would want to see price to break below this area and then continue moving bearish. Say the trend is down, 30-minute time frame creates resistance, but at the same time 15-minute candle creates support. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, like you need to sell below this area over here, because even if the 30-minute creates resistance, we still have the support, right? It's a very strong support over here.
Did you close all your cells? Somebody's asking.
No, they're still open. Obviously they're closed, man. If they're not on the screen, they're closed. Let's take a look at this chart here. This is support formed, wait for price to break. Okay, I like this idea, very good. Retest formed, price broke out of resistance. If price closed below support, indicate a fake out, can execute a sell. Yeah, that makes sense too. I mean, if this could be like a little fake out, then we can expect price to really come down and break the support to continue down.
And somebody's saying that when I'm not here, the streams are boring. Hey!
I don't know. This feels pretty good.
I agree.
No, just joking, man.
No, I was really sick. these last couple weeks, days. I
Yeah, I'm
always
gonna
get like into like,
Hey, I'm gonna hand over the commentary to you, and I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes.
bro. So what? Is anyone on GJ sell buys anything? Can you guys send me signals? Can you explain your trade or what on GJ his trade? His sell? Well, his sell was basically on the break of um of current support, which was resistance at the time. It retested, came down. It got down to like 135, 400, closed. And then it just bounced back as rejection on the 4 hour. Let's check this. I can't put any charts on the Zoom, guys. So you're hedging GJ, so you've been selling since what 136, 100, Shane? I had the Rona. I had the Rona. Nah, bro.
Hey, Gabrielle, you asking about if the next candle close inside the range, can we assume a fake out and look for sells? Yes, but
Yes.
I will definitely look for sell under 135, 360.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as 15 closes or 30-minute?
I would love to see this candle close inside and the next candle breaking.
Oh, I see. Breaking the previous low, right?
Yep.
All right, sounds good.
What do you know? I'm shorting viewers. Come on, I'm increasing viewers. 2,600. Give it a like. 2,700. Give it another like. Yeah, at this moment, I wouldn't be taking any trades, nor looking for any trades until we get to like 8 a.m., which is in like 26 minutes, and see how New York opens. And based on volume, we can see if we could go back again in the range, catch a couple pips, or we continue down and get that daily wick fill from yesterday. So right now, I wouldn't take any trades or stay on any trades. It's gonna be very confusing. If you go here, so this is boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Need a break of this area. Roughly 30 pips in here. Or if we continue down, we could even hit this next support down at 135, down 150.
And the thing with the candle closing right now, if this candle closes in the range and the next one breaking it, we're going to be right at the timing for the 820-ish push.
Right. So yeah, I'll just wait for that for around 8:10, maybe 8:15.
Yeah, usually I did a lot of back testing with this here, and usually around like 120 to 123, it's always like there's always a push,
Right. What I was thinking is, looking at the higher time frames, like on the 4 hour, basically we grab liquidity to go up. Now the 4 hours, it's getting filled again, back to the previous low, which is 134. 135 400. And from there, all I can see is again the wick fill down to 134 600 from yesterday. I don't see any bullish momentum right now. Basically, it just went up again in the range. Right now, this 30-minute broke the previous one, the low of the previous one here, and it's continuing down. But just to be sure, I will take sales below this support. Um, and then again, I don't think we're gonna continue up right now due to the 4-hour rejection that now has been filled. I mean, if you want to take a sell right now, and it's gonna be a pretty risky sell. I mean, at 135, 420, 420. Your stop loss is gonna be right around here, or let's say right around here on the resistance area, which is around what? So 16, let's say 20 pips. It's a little big. 420. And then we're gonna expect the move down. Here. And then the next one. We'll push up and then another move down. That's what I want. 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m.
Yeah, huge rejection on a 1 hour.
Yeah. But look at the 4-hour, like it had a massive rejection and it just got filled again. So
yeah, I'm gonna give my trade a second chance because
yeah,
I actually entered a sell when the 7 o'clock 30-minute candle opened.
oh man.
Yeah.
I damn got I entered a sell here like around 5:30 a.m. and I closed right around here.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I thought it was gonna retest, a little deeper, but it didn't, and it just retested around here, and it continued down. But then around this area, it created support, and that's where we've been ranging.
Yeah.
Right now, it looks like it's gonna break and continue down, but then again, I'll just wait for 8 a.m. see how volume's gonna push.
Yeah, I think so too. This is gonna start coming down.
Great timing.
We've broken the low on the 30-minute. Once we break the low here at 135, 355, and a 15-minute candle closes bearish, we're heading straight down. Downtown. I was downstairs making coffee, and then I saw the alert go off on my phone. I was like, uh-oh. Like it went off at like 135, 400. And I'm like, oh, now I know that, okay, we're nearing support. So it's time to, kind of like get attentive. About to close. This is a very, very crucial time at this point.
Yeah, I'll just wait for a pullback.
Yeah, see, the ideal position is going to be if the next 15-minute candle breaks this low. That's the ideal position. How do you set your stop loss in these type of trades? For the short, I mean, because of huge stop loss. See, at this point, like just waiting for the next 15-minute candle to form. Because if this closes bearish and the next one starts breaking the low, then probably going to put my stop above the 15-minute candle. That's going to start breaking the low over here. Because if we break below here, we have this clean candle that went up yesterday, at around like London close. Like, remember this move down we had with interest rates?
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I think someone mentioned yesterday that since the rates were kept the same, fundamentally nothing really changed, and then price price corrected the whole move. Now if we break below this area, then we have clean candle here and we can have a clean move coming down. So since the 30-minute candle now, the second half of the 30-minute candle is about to form, and the 30-minute candle broke the low over here, it's kind of like retracing. So what are we expecting after this fake out? Probably expecting price to continue bearish.
Yeah, massive 1 hour rejection too.
Oh, EJ also rejected that area. What if this candle breaks the support before closing? Do you also enter or just wait? That just depends. You know, that depends. Like, the thing about what if scenarios is you can create a lot of what if scenarios. You know, and while we're creating a lot of what if scenarios, then we might lose, you know, touch of what price is doing right now. You know, right now the candle is closing in 2 minutes. It's closing back in this range. So it gets pretty difficult. This is where people get stuck in consolidation, you know, because yeah, it's just wild. Opinion on gold common. Gold is in this range. What's up, Sinan?
Sinan. I think Rakeel muted himself, no?
Yeah, he's taking care of Sinan.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He did. Hey, Kerwin, did you got that sell move yesterday?
On GJ?
Yeah.
Just a little bit, like
Me too.
like 20 pips.
Into just a little bit, right below that support when it broke.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, so I was not there. I was hosting a French Zoom.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
We
Right.
catch a bit of that move too, but I was waiting for enough for a buy because I was sure it was going back up. Because back before, every time that the interest rates stayed the same, usually GJ goes bullish. So
Yeah, but it didn't happen.
I didn't understand what happened, to be honest.
It didn't happen right away. You know, they announced the rates and then it got absorbed maybe like called 30 minutes after, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then the way up, it was like, I mean, it was expected to correct that move, but then around 135 even, and 150-minute candle started to reject, right? Didn't even break the high of the previous one. Out there, it retested 134,900, and then it just shot up. Ooh.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah. Josh caught that move. I don't know how. He was like, what the heck?
Yeah, I saw that in the Slack.
Yeah. Lucky ass.
It's dangerous, to be honest.
It was dangerous.
Yeah.
Because that would have been either down or up.
Yeah.
Imagine if it would have gone down and you had no stop loss. You're like, ah.
You only had a little 20 lots, right?
Yeah, on a 20 lot. 10K down. Boom.
Boom.
All right, he's back, guys.
Man, Mac,
But
you're so extra, man, sometimes.
Mac Sud said Mac has self sales and they went in drawdown. No, I'm not on any trade.
What's the difference between a New York Forex open and New York Stock Exchange open? There's no difference. Like at 8 a.m. the New York opens, and then at 9:30 the stock market opens. you know, New York opening is like your Dow, like, you know, your futures opening at that time, 8 a.m. And then 9:30 is your, like, you know, your actual stock market. Stock market, you know, where they got that big bell, like, boom, they open at 9:30.
Oh yeah, the IPO yesterday for Snowflake, 260, right?
Snowflake?
Yeah,
What's that? Snowflake.
Snowflake, that company, it's a cloud company. The IPO was supposed to open at 87, and then they bumped it up to like 120. And yesterday at the bell, it opened at 260.
260.
Yeah, crazy. A lot of
$260
$60, right?
from
And
$1.20.
from $86.
Oh, wow.
Incredible. They rang the bell, and then everybody saw that, and they were like, "Oh my God, I just made $1 million."
You see this gold over here?
Yeah,
You're gonna risk it for the biscuit?
Yeah, gold is
that gold
dropping
looks
now.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold is gonna drop another like easy $2-3 here. As we're moving into New York Open, if this candle still closes below, I'd say like 1951, I think New York Open is gonna pushing it further down.
Might get a little retest up like it always does, and then just boom, drop.
Let's take a look at pre-market data. Ooh, that's okay. It's not that bad. Let's check our old friend, Kervin's friend, US 30. US 30 is ranging.
Yeah, US 30 is a mess.
Oh yeah, it's a mess today. The only thing good is gold at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, I took your advice yesterday and switched to Windows from Mac. Man, you have.
Let's go gold.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna
Hopefully
drop
drop about $3 easy.
Yeah, 1948.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not in this trade, by the way. I'm just spectating it.
I don't even trade gold anymore.
Spectating it for Kervin.
At this point, you know, it's dangerous to be honest. And gold
this
is
is
like crazy.
Yeah, this is nice, easy move now coming down. We got like 10 minutes left for New York Open.
Up to 1947.
Yeah. Someone asked, can you explain at what you look at? Oh, wow. It's going to start galloping like a stallion now. Can you explain what you look at in the pre-market data? So I'm going to walk this through once, and I'm going to explain to you what goes through my mind as I'm looking at the data, right? I'm just going to explain it just the way it happens in my mind. So I go over here, I look at Dow, I read the word Dow, and then I read these numbers, and I'm like, oh, okay. As I'm reading these numbers, I'm like thinking, okay, then US 30 should be a little bit bearish, then that's it. And then I look at NASDAQ, I see these numbers, and I'm like, oh, okay, they're positive. Then I'm like, okay, yeah, pre-market data, I mean, US 30 would be ranging. And then I look at US 30, and then it's doing whatever, and then I'm like, okay, cool. And then I go back to what I was doing before. So
Nasdaq is so different. Nasdaq is that like super bully that never stops. Like US 30 and the S&P are just like more chill.
Yeah, so I guess I do that just to like fill in the gaps. You know, when they're like pauses, I'm like, let's take a look at pre-markets. Like it serves no purpose to my trading.
No.
It literally serves no purpose. I just do it to just whatever.
Whenever I see Nasdaq and I see like a good entry, I'm like, why would I even take this? Like this thing is already like at the top of the top, like at 12,000. It doesn't make any sense unless you hold it for like a year or something.
Nasdaq.
Yeah, Nasdaq is right now almost at says 11 116.
What kind of Nasdaq do you look at? Nasdaq.
NAS. No, look for Nasdaq Inc. Right there. NAS 100. Because it's the 100 tech companies. NAS 100. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I'm just looking at gold, how beautifully it's gonna come down right here, 1948 area here. Sometimes, some pairs, like, they're so majestic, like, when they do certain things, you just know. You just know, okay, it did this, now it's just gonna come over here because...
Oh, look, GJ is breaking.
But tell me more, Raja. I know you took that gold sell, right?
No, I'm not in the cell. I'm just spectating it.
We just got into a GJ cell right now.
Yeah. Like GJ
Yes.
should... Oh, wow. This is going to keep on dropping now, too.
Yes, baby.
Oh, wow. What a
Whoa,
Friday.
what a
Friday is it going to be today?
Come on. Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Okay, it's coming down.
Can you imagine GA going down all the way to 134,500 at least?
Yeah, it is. Perfecto.
So this is what I'm in right now on GJ. Yeah,
No, GJ.
Gold is coming straight down.
I just secure 50% on gold and my stop loss is a break even. We're about to close on this hour candle. So
yeah. See, now if this 15-minute candle, it closes above, let's say 135.370, then I'm gonna get out of my position. Because then there's no point in taking a risky trade on a Friday. But if it closes below that area, then I'm gonna stay in the position. Some guys like, it breaks the low and everyone starts celebrating. That's actually true, It broke the low and then it's like, and Max like, yes! And then I'm like, yes! Come on.
just be aware that the new hour candle may do a little bit pullback. So just be aware of that.
Look at that. 1 hour candle is also closing bearish. 30-minute candle is also closing bearish. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours also bearish. It's pretty good. Pretty good. If the risk is managed, man, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
How do you know if it's actually broken or not? Let's take a look here. Lower high or near low? Lower high? It wasn't broken here. I don't think so. It was broken over here. On the 30-minute, yeah, because once this 30-minute candle closed like a weak bullish candle above this area, then it's respecting that support. Same thing right over here. If this 15-minute candle, identifying lower highs, I don't know if you can. Yeah, so I mean, this is your high over here, this is your newer high over here, and this is, I'm not gonna call it a lower high, I'm just gonna call it like resistance. Basically, this was resistance, this was support, and support over here. So, yeah. Like, I mean, when you're drawing something on chart, you just see what purpose is that going to serve you, right? So if I'm looking for resistances, I'm looking for this area right over here. And if I know price breaks above this part, we can continue up to this part. If we break above this part, then we can continue up to this area right over here. So for me to zoom out and plot out structural Like, lower highs and lower lows, that's just adding more, like, I think confusion there to my analysis. So I just focus on things which I see right over here. And at this point, I close my position right over here. So I close my position because I'm deciding that, hey, like, you know what? It's a Friday. I had a win before, and there's no point in me risking a win on a Friday. So that's why I close out my position, and that's it. Now I closed out my position knowing it can continue moving down, and I also closed it out knowing that it can just, close back up and range and just be in drawdown. So that's why I closed out my position. Does the UK 100 indices respect price action? Yes. I think everything respects price action. You just have to look at it for like a long time. We got a minute left for this candle. When is the last day to blah blah blah? Well. Hey, will you enter if it closes below support? No, I'm not entering into anything. I'm done for the day, I'm done for the week. I'm just anticipating it to continue moving bearish. So that's what I'm just watching now. Like, when you go whale watching, like when you go to hunt whales, and I don't think if anyone hunts whales anymore.
Oh,
But
wow,
like you go whale watching. So this is like candle watching over here. Like I'm here, I'm not necessarily going to take a sell, but I'm just going to candle watch. I'm just going to see if it does go down.
Candle watch.
Candle watch. Like if this was, let's say, like Wednesday or Thursday, I would have stayed in the trade. Because then I would say, okay, like, Wednesday and Thursday, high volume days, so it should work out. But when there's Friday, there's Monday, you have Monday Madness, you have Freaky Fridays. So on Freaky Friday, whether you're using less risk or you're not taking any risk at all. Oh, gold retraced, man, from 1948.80.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now the new hour is gonna have some room to the downside, but I don't wanna, hold this trade and expect a big pullback on the new hour to retest high of the previous 1 hour candle before the drop. That's why I secure some profits.
Yeah, that's true. Oh wow, look at that. Holy, where's it going?
Yeah,
Gold.
it's gonna retest the previous resistance of the hourly candle, so
Crazy.
that's why. That's how you manage your trades accordingly. You don't want to try to be a hero holding this trade, expecting it's gonna go, down, because we don't have any fundamental for gold to just continue dropping.
Yeah. Also, GJ closed above that support, so now it's getting, difficult.
Hopefully we'll break that support with this push.
Hopefully. You still holding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I was still in this trade, let's say if I was gonna sell, I'd be closing like partials at this point. Because what I see is that 15-minute candle closed above support, and the 30-minute candle closed above support, and the 1 hour candle here also closed above this area. That's what I see. But what I think is that price should continue moving bearish. So when I would be in that position, then I would maybe close partials. Because what I'm seeing is stronger than what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because if this candle closed below this area, then you could expect New York to continue pushing bearish. But if it closed above this area, then it gets kind of tricky. Like, is this candle going to come down wick to this area and then wick back up? You know, will it do that?
I think you're overthinking.
No, I'm not overthinking. I'm just looking logically at it. And
Yeah.
what I think is like a better position would be now if this candle breaks the low over here and then continues down. Because then you can say, oh yeah, GJ moves with no retest, and then that could be your move. Pew, 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 you know, coming down.
Yeah, GT's been tricky lately. Tricky. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
right over here too. Like if you want to get really technical, I think this 5 minute, once it breaks over here, it should continue moving. Someone is saying if I move my table down, GJ will drop.
Oh man, do it.
That's,
Maybe we both activated the bearish mode.
yeah.
Oh man, it's moving.
Yeah.
Let's
And
go.
let's see if gold does
Okay, let's
the
race.
wick fill on the 1 hour.
Let's race.
Race.
Oh damn, you're already there?
Yeah, man.
What kind of motor you got in there?
Bro, this is a $800 table. It's supposed to move fast.
Shit.
He's got a turbo in it.
Got 0.5 horsepower in this thing.
Got a turbo.
Looks like Kerwin was right about gold, making that top wick.
Yeah. Oh.
The only problem is GJ, which is in a range right now. But what we think is that it should drop. What we see is that it closed above support. So either we trade what we think, or we sit out by what we see.
It's always a battle of the mind, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
But I like that.
I love it.
Drives me nuts. Okay, let's go.
Someone added a position over there.
No, I actually closed one.
Yeah, I'm actually closing one too.
Nah, Mac is adding positions right over here.
No, I'm closing.
Sell.
I don't
two
like
more,
that
boom.
range.
Imagine we talk people out of it and then it just drops. It's like, oh, these guys, man.
These fuckers.
Yeah. Could you please see 132? What? 132 is too far away, man. 132 is too far away. Yeah, we can't even, like, what benefit are we getting by talking about 132, 322? What benefit is there? I don't understand. That's like 200 pips away. Will the price go there now? I don't think so. You know, maybe next week, sure, but it has to come down to this support here first. Yeah, so when you think about those big numbers, I don't think we should be thinking about those big numbers. We should be thinking about what we have at hand, the task at hand. You know, like I was talking to somebody yesterday, and he was talking about how he wants to build an empire of like properties, and the guy was like, yeah, you know, when I have like 2,000 apartments, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm like, yeah, but focus on your first one here. You know, like, I mean, relax. It's great to have dreams. I mean, everyone has dreams, but then, you know, like some dreams never come true. You know, they can come true, but I mean, we got to focus on the task at hand. You know, so
Imagine being the landlord for 200 apartments.
yeah. I think at that point you have like a management company that's basically managing them. Oh, someone lost 11% on a GJ sell. Here we go. The losses are coming on Fridays. The blown accounts are coming in on Friday today. Blown accounts are coming on Fridays. This is something what happens like a lot of times, you know, like you take a trade on a Friday, it ends up in a loss, and then you want to take another trade, and then it ends up in a loss, and before you know it, like your 2% risk on a Friday, it goes up to like 10% risk, you know, 15% risk. For what? For one day? That's it? That's it? One day? Come on. What Forex broker do you use? My spreads are too high, are killing my trades. I think if you look at my description, there are like two brokers over there, Traders Domain and Blackwell Markets. Okay, GJ. GJ is showing us the light here once again. Once again, the bus is making a U-turn. The bus found an
I think we're
intersection.
asking too much for GJ today.
Yeah. Doesn't even know what to do anymore.
No.
Yeah. All you gotta do is wait. The ones who have not taken a trade so far, man, I think all you have to do is just wait. And I think once we break below this area over here, the wait should be over. And then we should continue the direction towards the southern territories.
I mean, my mind is telling me I don't even want to listen to my mind anymore.
Your mind is telling you to take more cells. That's what it's telling you.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm done. I took 10 pips. I'm out.
Double trade, Mac. Come on, press it.
No.
Come on, you can do it.
I can't find the button here to turn this off.
Come on, double trade. It's easy.
You know what I want? I want likes. Likes on this video, guys.
Oh, you know what someone said the other day? They said that I buy YouTube
Likes?
live viewers. No. Like you see here, it says like 2,000 people watching, 2,600. So they said that most of them are bought. So everyone here in the gulag, I have basically. Oh, look at that! We are moving downtown now. Look at that move.
I like it.
I like it like that.
This is where you become a professional advanced scalper here, and you put your finger on the sell button. And as we come towards 135, 340-ish, it should continue moving bearish. Because here's the thing, right? This is the low made on the 5-minute time frames. So if we start breaking this area, there's a higher probability for the 15-minute candle to close like a stronger bearish candle here. You know, because if it closes like a weak candle, then it's just wicking in this area to move up. You know, so you need it like you need some concrete evidence that it's going to continue moving down. So now we go to the small time frames.
Well, I'm up 1 pip on the runner like that. So let's see.
Your runner was at break even?
Yeah.
Bro, how was it at break even when price retraced 8 pips?
I closed one. I left one out, but
you added another position. You
No, I
never
didn't.
closed?
100%. 100%.
He's chewing his nails, man. He's chewing his nails, so he's nervous.
Because I'm nervous.
We caught you. No, that's good. That's good. That's good.
You know, I always do that. Like if I see the little switchy in
This-
friends, there's always a switchy buys and sell.
Okay. Watch for this 5-minute candle. If this 5-minute candle break below the previous one, oh man, it's gonna be a nice move.
It's gonna be a nightmare for GJ here.
There you go.
Okay,
Come on,
let me
GJ.
see if I can help.
Come on, GJ. There you go.
Somebody
No.
back has the best trades.
No. There you
Okay.
go. Come on, break.
Okay.
Break. Yes. All right, I'm done for the day.
Too much sauce. Why?
Why, man? This is just
It's
starting.
just the move is just
You had
it's
2
starting.
pips in profit.
Come on, bro.
Shit better.
Bro, you held all that drawdown to just close now? Come on.
I didn't hold no
Yeah.
drawdown.
Come on, Gigi, you
Yeah,
can do it.
I'm a beast. I'm a beast.
All
Let's
right.
go, GJ.
Here we go.
I'm a
go.
This is
freaking
gone.
beast.
5 pips, 4 pips, 5 pips.
Yeah, this is going all the way down to
This is gonna
135.
Here we go.
fly down.
All right, Gigi, come on.
All that
I know you
finger
can do it.
biting and all of that.
GJ's
And I
doing
only
it
got
for
like
Mac.
a little, like I only
Do
got
it
like
for-
a little, I only got like a little 0.5 running, but whatever.
Man,
Oh,
this,
shit, this is moving.
Here we
All
go.
right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Holy.
One pip away from partial. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, you can do it.
Come on, 135,
That one.
100.
Oh, that.
Here we go. Stress.
All right.
246, 200. Can we get 200?
And down we go. Let's go.
Stress free, but it was
135, 200.
Trust. This is so clean to the left. Cleaner than my bathroom.
Okay, GJ. Perfect.
Crazy,
Perfect,
man.
GG.
11
Crazy.
picks
Look at that.
up.
135,
I know you
200.
can give me 200, GJ.
Say
I
give
know
me
you
200.
can give me 200.
200. 234, 229.
Give Kerwin, give it to
227,
Kerwin.
229.
Give me 200, baby.
Come on.
Baby.
It's
Yeah.
Friday.
Yo.
Come on.
Friday.
Oh.
It's Friday.
Give it again. Mac
Let-
over trading. Nah, never.
I think this 15-minute candle should continue moving here as it's closing here.
Only
Oh,
There's
2
a-
to 5, 2 to 4. We're at 135, 2 to 4.
And
2 to 4,
200
217, 217,
almost.
216, 209, 210, 210. Oh.
There's a minor support on the 30 minutes at 135, 200, right?
no, it's
Yes.
gonna continue.
Yeah, we'll call that a winner. Oh, we got a winner! We got a winner!
Tip us.
Bro, this is crazy. Oh, this is gonna
Yeah.
continue going.
Continue downtown.
Wow. I think everyone who was looking for a trade, they got that trade.
There you have it.
This was
Easy
the move.
peasy, beautiful. Cover car.
I love trading.
Yeah, this is the move. Look, man.
Here's a
15,
dog
16 pips.
Wow, that took long.
Yeah, whoever
love
watched
BGA.
this, I think you all need to go and like the YouTube stream here. Cause
Yeah, go
this
and like that shit, man.
Give it a like.
free money,
Just so you
man.
know, guys, just so you know, we are freaking amazing. I think this is the best streaming for trading Forex
Oh,
on
thank
the
you.
entire YouTube.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, give it a like for Kerwin. Everybody.
Kerwin!
Let's go.
He didn't
So
do
man,
shit.
this is free money here. Wow, look at that. We broke down the 5-minute like professionals, and then we made Max stay in the trade. Max,
Bro,
like,
the
all right,
lights
I'm
are going
closing.
up as fast as GJ was going down.
Yeah.
JJ was beautiful. Gold did a good thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Gold did a good thing for the masses.
Gold
Yeah.
is also moving down.
Gold donated
Yeah.
money. Only close 15 pips. Done.
Done so for the day.
It's a good Friday.
Yeah. What a beautiful
Raja,
Friday. after
where's
all.
the horns?
Whatever he said. Come on, guys. Can we get 700 likes? Can we get 1,000 likes?
Down we go. Down we
Ooh,
go.
wow, GG's going further down. Pew.
Whoa!
Was that a Decepticon?
We're
Dude,
moving.
that was a
in the
transformer or
No, it's a
something.
Decepticon.
It was a Harley Davidson.
Decepticon.
A Decepticon, not a Harley Davidson.
Man, so happy. So easy move here. Wow.
Called by gang now.
Cover gang.
Gang.
Oh Lord, GJ is doing a beautiful thing.
Same thing
Wow.
every day. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Look at this. My cup says pips.
Let's break that 15-minute low.
Pips.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Alright, Cup says something different.
That's
Oh, NASA. The real Illuminati over here.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. Faking the moon landings and all that bullshit. The earth is round. Come on.
Man.
Flat.
Flat, yeah, that's it.
Don't say stuff like that. Your stream's gonna be like on the watch.
Oh man.
Trust.
You're gonna be in Joe Rogan's show one day.
They should put this on the watch for giving out free money every day, man. That's what they should do.
I think so. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Someone just said another sell. Man, I think you should just quit trading right now. Whoever's looking for another sell right here to take another position, I don't think trading is for you anymore.
No.
Because, yeah, man, seriously, because this was the move. You see this was the move.
If that person has a magic key, we're gonna confiscate the magic key.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to trade anymore.
We'll call the cops and we'll let you put bad stuff in magic keys. They'll take it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's story. US plans to restrict access to TikTok and WeChat on Sunday.
WeChat?
Hey, I thought Oracle was buying TikTok.
Oracle. Yeah, I thought Oracle bought it.
That old ass company?
Yeah, the deal is done already.
They didn't buy them, they're taking a minority.
Oh.
So they haven't bought them outright, they're just taking a minority stake.
Oh.
TikTok ban is the most trending topic here. Okay, oh wow, okay. Oh, US, they're blocking the download of TikTok. You could still use it, but you won't be able to download it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, but tons of kids now trying to move to Canada just for that.
Yeah, yeah. Bunch of Americans. Well, good thing they got the borders closed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep them out.
I'm moving to Canada with my 8 kids next year.
That's fine, man.
What about
Bring those tomahawk steaks with you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And what about the other 10? Are you gonna name them?
No, they're still closing the borders.
Oh, they're still swimming. Can we get 1,000 likes?
2 weeks of solid profit, done for the day, done for the week, man. Beautiful. This is amazing.
Hey, by the way, guys, we only have a couple caps left, so if you don't grab yours now.
Hey, don't be pushing your product around here.
Hey.
You see it back sometimes?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Mac is gonna tell you what's going on, man.
Hey, what's up, Sacha? So what's up? We got a couple shirts. I'm rocking one.
There we go. That's a nice shirt.
Yeah.
Which bag do you got? Which bag do you got?
Bag? What do you mean bag? I
It's
guess my bag.
Wicks don't lie.
Oh yeah, Wix online.
Yeah. I know better than him.
Yeah, Kerwin bought it for me. Thank you. Shout out Kerwin. Oh my god, 800 likes. Oh my god, 200 short.
How big was this move over here? This was
25 pips. 20 pips.
This thing went almost like 20 pips.
Mac Raja. Somebody made a profile called Mac Raja. What the heck?
We got 12 dislikes. I think 12 people went buys over here. No,
you all getting shot.
They took buys.
They took by, yeah.
You guys are the buys. I'll be doing a raffle for one of my fingernails.
I don't think
get 1,000 likes.
Yeah, I think it should be something attractive, bro. Like fingernails, raffles. I don't think that's attractive anymore.
No, I'll paint the fingernail.
I think Alex Mo Dollar is gonna be interested in that
Oh yeah,
raffle.
definitely. We'll probably buy one. Is he here? No, the guy hates me. Whoa!
Just did a read.
Those gulag sounds are so dope.
Oh, USD JPY is continuing bearish over here. We're trending down. If we're trending down, we should be coming down to 104, 200.
Yeah. Like 7 pips, right?
Yeah, it's like 2, 3 pips.
A little bit more this time. This is like
Yeah, it's
12
gonna take
pips.
4 hours to get there.
Yeah, probably. Next 2 4-hour candles, we could get there. Where was your 15 lot sell? It was at 135
320.
500. Right over here. Right here. It's from here down till over here, and then that's it. And then it took a sell somewhere over here, like around 135 340. Yeah, somewhere over here. I took a sell. Price closed up over here, so I closed everything. I think I should have closed like partials. I think that's what I should have done. Should have closed like partials. And then price came down, and yeah, that's pretty good. Where is the realistic target for sells? I'm still holding with stops at BE. I think this is the realistic target for sells here, because now when you look left, you see price consolidated here, right? So I think that's a target where you should be securing positions, because we don't know whether price is going to retrace. If it does retraces, and then there's still a probability that will come down, right? But there's also a probability it can continue moving up, or someone can say something about Brexit. So I think this is going to be a good place to secure positions and put stops at break even. When you put stops at break even, you're accepting the fact that your position might get stopped out. You know, that's why you put stops at break even. Or if it continues running, that position can continue running as well. So whenever you're putting stops at break even, whatever you're secured, you're content with that. You know, like you're not saying, oh, I want more. You're like, okay, if I get more, that's perfect. If not, then that's still perfect. So something to be aware of. Oof, gold came down to target here too, 1948. We were correct about 2 pairs today. Gold sells and GJ sells. Mr. Raja, as a move expected like this, my confidence was 100% that it was going to drop. Would you purposely increase risk in this kind of situation? Yes, absolutely. Like when we started to look at the 5-minute candles breaking below here, we were like, oh yeah, this is gonna continue moving down. That, like, those are the points where you start just be like, oh yeah, you know what? It's heading down. Let me just add another, you know, like add another risk, add another sell, whatever. You know, because this one time I was teaching my nephew, like, you know, about like candles and how they move and how we take trades, buys and sells and this and that. And price moving down, and I add some risk, you know, I add like, you know, my 1%. And he's like, oh, so you added a sell because price is moving down? I'm like, yeah. So he's like, okay, so why are you risking 1%? I'm like, well, because I want to maintain my risk. He's like, well, if you think it's going to move down, why not just risk 100%? Because it's going to move down, right? And I'm like, well, yeah, it's going to move down, but we have to maintain risk. He's like, well, you know, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I would have risked, he said I would have risked more because we know it's going to move down. So, like, you know, those are points where you're like, okay, you know what? If it's going to continue on, may want to risk more. And I think this was an area of rejection. Rejecting that area hard. What made you trade the Friday? Just using weekly profits? Yes. Yes, just a reference as to when trading Friday is a bit more acceptable. Trading Friday today was very acceptable because, you know, we had that market structure, we had that bias, and we had confidence that price is going to continue moving bearish. That's what made Friday, you know, really acceptable. So, I mean, if we're still looking for sells, I think good sells are going to be if we form some sort of a resistance at this point, and then we can continue moving down. So the scam for today was the sells when we started breaking below, you know, I guess 135, 350. Wow, Mac has left the building. Mac has deserted us. He's smart though, you know, he's like, all right, you know what?
Yeah.
I got my win, I'm done.
I know. If anybody is on gold sells, secure some profits and, you know, let the rest run. As we approach to the 8:30 candle, a new opening, just be careful with that.
Yeah, man, damn, gold. Gold went really hard over here. Wow.
Yeah.
Please invite Forex Broker Killer on the live streams. Forex Broker Killer. I'd want to be his friend, man.
That's a cute name.
Forex Broker Killer.
That's a lovely name.
Yeah, it's a pretty intimidating name, you know. I'm a Forex Broker Killer. So how are you going to trade Forex if you kill the broker?
Probably not Ted's best friend for sure.
All right. Oh, damn. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. First time in 3 years, it's still R140 to join FPK extended. 1 minute strategy and modifications. Wow.
How can you have 25 posts and over 200K people following you?
He kills brokers?
Yeah, he's a broker killer.
Oh my god.
This is before and after. First over here and now living lavishly.
Wow, he was doing hot dogs and now.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for today.
Bye.
Tasha, take care, man. Have a nice weekend.
Take care,
Let
take care.
that run and enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Enjoy your weekend.
See you, bro.
Man, this doesn't even look like him.
That was him when he was 13.
Yeah.
Before he was killing brokers.
Yeah, I don't think he was trading at that time because we can't see the screen.
He wasn't killing brokers at that time.
Okay.
Hey, don't spam, bro.
We'll invite him.
Invite him.
We'll invite him and we'll see what's going on. Hey, Raja, there's a guy named FXBC on IG. Good analysis, good charting. Check him out once. All right. Oh, actually, Forex Broker Killer here, right? Let's take a look here. All right. Let's see if we can invite him or not. So we go over here. We'll go to Instagram. So this is bonus analysis, you know. This is bonus analysis for everybody. But yeah, like some people videos, they're just hilarious. Oh, okay. It's pretty good. See this consistent gain in followers? This means that it's consistent gains, basically. You know, this is pretty good. Invite him. We'll see what's going on.
He's going to kill the broker.
Yeah. Gold is still continuing down over here. UJ is ranging. GJ is up over here.
Falling.
Yeah.
I think that last 15 minutes was from my top break. So.
Hey, all of a sudden your volume just died. It's like your mic just died.
How about now?
Yeah, it's good. Hey, oh yeah, we can't have him on because Ted is here, man.
Yeah, he's gonna kill Ted. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, sorry, we can't have him on because he's the Forex Broker Killer. And if he sees Ted, oh man, I don't know if it's gonna end well.
Yeah, he's gonna kill him. I'm telling you.
Does technical analysis of the Forex market transfer to the stock market? No, there's a lot of variables in the stock market. There's a lot of variables in the stock market. Hey, I researched Forex for months and thought it was a scam until I found you. Oh, nice. And then he said, love you, man. And then there's a dab. This is how you do a dab. Right? Dab. Boom.
Like this.
Dab. The dab emoticon. There's a dab emoji. Does technical analysis of Forex macro transfer to the stock market? I would say no. Man, my Friday is just done.
Oh shit, I hit my fucking...
Mine too. Like 15, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Mine too, about... Oh my god, almost 1,000 likes. We need 85. My bad.
Guy gets excited too quick, man.
My bad, I'm being too extra.
Calmate, brother.
Our Fridays got done at 6:45.
Oh wow, look at
little
you,
boy.
Mr. I got done at 6:45. I'm better than you.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? I got done at 6:44. Huh?
Oh, really?
Oh, look at this. We can continue moving bearish over here.
Yeah.
If we break below this area here. So yeah, you know this video.
Oh my god.
Over here.
My bad.
Why? What's going on, man?
Almost 1,000 likes. Oh my god, 16. I'm
You okay?
itching. Yeah.
Bro, relax. Just
This
take
guy
deep
is
breaths.
too much sometimes, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's too much.
I don't mean to be extra, but it's like 1,000 likes, you know. It's like, oh my god, five. Oh, 1K when it turns to 1K. Like,
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Now we scammed 1,000 people. We make quota, guys.
Scammed 1,000 people.
We make quota.
For real.
Yeah,
1K.
Mac has fans in the Gulag, man. There are people
Oh
who
yeah,
really,
trust.
really like fans.
Yeah, good. Love him.
If you have a shirt with your face on it, with that face we have stored in the stickers, you know, man, that shit would sell.
Oh yeah, I'll probably do that. I have so many stickers.
For spring break, oh man, this is what I want to look like on spring break, and Mac's face right over here. I think that's hilarious. I think that's yeah. Max is gonna go. Can you explain how volume of trades affects trading? There's no such thing as volume of trades. I think if you're talking about how the volume of trades as in the amount of trades you're taking, yeah, so that's basically going to be over trading. You know, but when you're trading, you're always looking for volume, like when there's going to be volume in the market. So if you're looking at the time right now, like, you know, we had this was a volume move here with the NY Open, and now price is kind of like, you know, retracing. Maybe this move is doing a little bit of a retracement for probably a continuing move down. But if price starts ranging here, then you start waiting to see that, okay, you know, like if we're ranging at this point, maybe the next volume is going to come in like NYC Open and then with London close, and after London close, you know, we start moving in less volume because, you know, market's about to close.
Somebody said if Mac had an OnlyFans, I would buy the whole website from him. You better be a girl, bro.
Yeah, I think your OnlyFans should have like your moments of excitement during the day. Like every time you get excited, it gets recorded to OnlyFans.
On the excitement.
Yeah. Excitementonly.com. Oh, we reached 1,000 likes.
Oh my god, you scared the fuck out of me.
Bro, this Friday it's too much.
Mac Raja, I like what you did there, but I'm gonna put you in timeout because I don't like the spamming.
Can we kick him off the stream now?
I thought you left.
Oh, that's right. You're over trading, Sasha.
What are you doing in here?
Please review UK 100 index. All right.
I'm not gonna do a handstand.
Let's look at this. So UK 100 index on the 4-hour, we're approaching some sort of a support. I think now I don't know anything about this, so I'm just gonna wing it. Yeah, we're approaching a support on the 1-hour. There's a range over here, so it's ranging. So there's no trade. Easy, perfect. Makes sense. There's no trade.
I hope any of my friends trading gold close their positions or secure, because the 8:30 a.m. candle is doing his thing.
Look at that retracement on gold and on GJ.
Yep.
Wow. Oh. Look at that move.
If GJ rejects this level, I think it's gonna fill the daily wick.
Yeah, hit down again.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. So you want price to reject this level. That's true. Now, if it, this is Freaky Friday, and at this point you're like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna close my charts. I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, GJ hit my stop loss at break even. Yeah, that's good. See, that's why you have stops at break even.
Yep.
Yep, you secure positions.
Whoever took those no confirmations sells just got stopped out.
Was driving, listening to Raja on YouTube, but had to turn down the volume after Raja blew the horn. I got a dirty look from the car next to me. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh wow. Goal is beautiful. Pull it back.
Crazy. Crazy. Which country do you support in rugby?
Japan.
Yeah, I mean, South Africa is good. You know, Australia is pretty good.
Jamaica.
Jamaica, they're not good. You know, like Canada is trash. You know, even though I'm from Canada, Canada's pretty trash. Jamaica is in the same league as Canada. Not saying they're trash, but they're in the same league. Yeah, man. Oh, Argentina. Argentina has a pretty good rugby team. And Samoa. Oof.
Well, Samoans are huge.
Oh, man, they're crazy. The Tuilagi brothers. Tuilagi rugby. Yeah, man. These guys, they are massive. Like, I watch highlights every now and then, and man, this is crazy.
It's like playing against the Rock.
Yeah, basically.
Look at those flags, man. Holy.
Yeah, they're like 4 brothers, you know?
Oh man.
Yeah, this is the youngest one. Oh yeah, this is in the second. This Alisana? No. Yeah, look, their faces, it looks like they're built
Yeah,
with stone.
they're all square, like the square body, like they do CrossFit.
Yeah, they look like they're built with stone. Like nothing could stop them.
Yeah, that's pure strength. Forget about bodybuilding. Those guys are just pure strength. I still can't believe Japan won that cup. That's crazy. And Japanese people are just short. Man.
They're pretty tall Japanese too. Like I know some pretty short Colombians as well, you know.
What does a Colombian have to do with a Japanese?
Hey, how about getting that guy from Trading Memes? Oh, getting
Oh
the guy
yeah.
from Trading Memes as a guest. That would be actually, you know
Epic.
what? Let me message him right now. Trading Memes.
Probably he's listening to the stream.
Yeah, he's probably listening to the stream.
I think he's Mexican. Wow. So what I'm seeing right now on GJ is it's like a 30-minute break and retest, but I wouldn't even touch it anymore.
The Trading Memes.
Duh.
Oh.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to message him right now. Oh, I can message from here? Okay. Oh, what's this? Someone wants to take me on a date. Lunch or coffee.
Oh.
Damn.
Date. Whoa, free lunch. Just eat the lunch and dip.
Cool.
You go burn this in your DM. Roger, do you ever check those other requests? The people that doesn't follow you?
These ones?
The 20 that he's got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you check those?
Yeah, but most of them are bots, like asking you for like.
Yeah, like this right over here. This looks like a bot over here. It's like whatever. We delete it.
Asking you for webcams and stuff. Hey, do you want a webcam with me?
Yeah.
Got a
Okay.
picture.
So I've messaged him. Now, if you guys want him to be as a guest, man, you guys have to message him too. You guys
Alright,
have to
let's all message
you
him.
guys have to let him know.
What up, dog?
You gotta let him know. You gotta go to his thing and you gotta oh, scene. Okay.
God damn it, he's
God
already.
damn. This is it.
Scene. Oh my god, you're so.
He's gonna leave me on scene now.
this?
Oh,
It looks like he's replying, right? No.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Oh, look at that. This candle is closing below that area. So this is a
Yeah.
rejection.
I'm telling you, 30-minute break and retest.
Yeah. This is a rejection right here.
You want one more trade, you could just risk all your profit at the end of the week when it breaks the low.
Yeah. You put
And
all
just
your
sell-
profit on the line.
Just sell the shit out of it. Yesterday.
Oh, look at that close. That's such a controversial close.
Yeah.
Very
It's like
controversial.
It's like a Joe Biden close. You don't know if it's sleeping, awake.
Yeah, I mean, if it would have closed here, it would have been much better, but it closed up there. It's a bad close. It's not right. So, I would hold back on this.
This is what? 9 a.m.? Yeah, that'll be 9.
All right. Could you get Ken Effects on Friday? I love his person. Yeah, we've had him before as a guest, and you know what? We'll have him again. So I'm gonna message him too. We had him as a guest. We had Q Banks as a guest before. We've had a lot of people.
Fibs don't lie.
Yeah, Fibs don't lie.
Oh,
as guest.
yeah.
We've
Fibs
had
don't lie.
Austin Silver as guest on before.
Oh, talking options.
Talking
If you-
Sheet metal. Sheet metal, man.
Yeah.
You gotta get that female trader out of Russia.
Oh yeah, my FX journey in it, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We'll do that. Who else we've had as a guest? We've had Nemo Profits as a guest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a fish. That's the fish.
But he disappeared, right?
Oh,
But
Nemo
still.
Profits has blocked me.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, see,
Oh yeah, he turned into a Colombian reggaeton singer.
yeah, he blocked me. Can we have HFX as a guest? HFX has came on the stream to speak like a lot of times. He's still on the stream here. You know, HFX is not a guest. You know, he's one of the family. So
let's bring Lambo Rahul on.
Get President Trump and tell him to tell us when he's going to make some sort of announcement.
yeah, let's ask Trump over here.
Let's see if Trump wants, if he wants to be a guest.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Or Boris.
Live streams.
We have over close to 4,000 viewers.
We have 4K live viewers. I think it's good for your exposure. Thanks. Perfect.
Ooh. That'll be free money on the stream.
God bless. Is he a religious person? I think he's religious, right?
Finish it with hashtag Make America Great Again.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's a good idea. I like it.
Hey bro, MAGA.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Mega Forex team.
All right. Let's search up Boris over here. Let's send him. Oh, I even mentioned him in my story once. And instead of Make America Great Again, what we should do
Make pound great again.
deal Brexit. You know, instead of Make America Great Again, deal Brexit. Oh yeah, hello mate. Hello mate.
Hello, mate.
The Gulag wants to be part of the live streams. And that. We can book you in the first week of October in it. Perfect. All right. Awesome.
Hit Lambo Rahul and the other young lady.
Yeah, the young lady is somewhere traveling, so there's going to be a little time. What about this guy? He said once that he would like to be a guest on your live. I gave him one. I don't know, man. Controller FX, I don't know. He's just like my young child. He's like he's literally like my child.
Yeah. Who's Controller FX?
This one time I was watching my stream and it was me but a different voice. It was literally, it freaked me out, man. Like that stream was so much similar to the way like I do things, and it was just it was super freaky. It was super freaky. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, and the way he talks is like funny. He looks like a cartoon. It's like a big chin.
Why are we commenting how someone looks?
I don't know. My bad. Now he's cool, people.
Yeah, he's cool, people.
Oh man, I just logged on to his thing, man. Exact levels, everything.
Yeah, everything, bro. He's just like a little Raja.
He's like my son, you know. He's like, it's like, it freaked me out how similar it was.
Bring this guy to the streaming.
Oh, this guy. What's his name? Lul something?
Xbox.
It's,
Xbox FX.
No, just.
Oh, just Lul.
Just so yes. He's hilarious, man. Look.
Oh, just Soul. Yeah, he's hilarious.
Oh, the Indian dude. Yeah.
He's hilarious, man. I love this.
You know what? This guy worked as a servant at these guys' place, like these two white guys. Right?
For real?
Yeah. He was a servant. So they made a video of him once he was dancing, and speaking at the same time, and it was hilarious.
And that's
So
it? That's how he
yeah,
made it?
yeah, that video went viral, you know,
Wow.
and they're like, holy shit, man, we can make a lot of videos of you, bro. Come over here, you know?
Look at him with Joe Exotic. Go up, go up.
Yo, relax, man. What's happening?
Joe Exotic. Go up, up. Why you go back to GJ? No, just Sue. Yeah, go up, up, up.
The real Tiger King.
Yeah, right. Up, up, up a little. Right there. No way.
You know what's Mac doing? You know what he's doing? He's on the Zoom and he's looking at YouTube where things are 5 seconds late.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So he's
You know, I
responding
gotta-
late.
I gotta
Makes sense.
I gotta take care of my people, bro. I gotta be on the go.
You guys.
I can't multitask, brother. You know, I have to be on one or the other one.
Oh, man.
I'm here controlling, affecting.
Well, this was a good Friday here.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad.
Now, time to go hit the gym. Jimbos.
This pullback is here also because the 4-hour candle is about to close here, so maybe it's pulling back.
Yeah.
Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes.
Did you ever see that Will Smith was renting his house on Airbnb for like $25?
Will Smith?
Yeah,
Oh,
$25?
yeah. Look at his page. The house from the Prince of Bel-Air.
oh, that's one room,
No, the whole mansion, bro.
not the whole mansion.
Yeah, look at it.
For $25?
Yeah. Yo,
Maybe
Mac
in-
Raja, bro, stop
maybe in-
spamming.
1880, bro, but not in 2020.
I swear it was for
where
some
is it?
chair
Where does it say?
right there. Airbnb, blah blah blah. And I looked at the Airbnb, it was like $25.
Where is it?
Right, that no man, that picture there. Read it, read the caption.
Y'all think we should rent out at Airbnb?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ended up posting it
Then what?
for $25. I guess somebody booked it.
Yeah, I think we should go there. Would you ever have prizes to give away? Make up a game? Yeah, I think we could give away a magic key or something like that. Yeah, we can give away a magic key. Can you go on Trading Nut podcast to do the Trading View challenge? Man, I think those Trading View challenges are becoming a joke. This last one, actually no, you know what? I'm not gonna comment on anything.
I'll comment. No, just kidding.
I think doing the simulator on the challenge is much better because you know with Trading View, what happens is like when you do the recap, it shows you the next candle. It doesn't really show you how the candle was moving down, and as it's moving down, then you can say, okay, like you know what, at that point I want to take profits, and then starts to move up. You're like, okay, look, it's moving up. In Trading View, what happens is that you get a candle, it just goes poop poop, and then that's done. And then now looking back in hindsight, you can say, oh yeah, I would have closed down over here or over there. So I think a good challenge would be to run a simulator instead of the Trading View challenge, because that's more realistic, right? What's going to be new on the market fluidity in November? Yeah, it's probably going to be more on like impulse entries, impulse entries, adding positions to winning trades, mostly on that, so it's going to be a really good refresher as well. Since we're moving in 2021, so it's going to be a good refresher. So we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that. This candle is closing back under that area. If it closes below 135, like 370, Man, this is gonna continue moving bearish.
Another weak fill on the 4-hour.
Another wick fill on the floor.
Yeah.
Kervin, it's bad news, man.
It was a beautiful Friday after all, man.
Yeah, wasn't that
We
bad.
haven't had a
Yes,
Friday
sir.
like this in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That sell was beautiful.
Yeah.
I think the part of the highlight would be when Mac was saying, all right, I'm closing, and then we're like, no, 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 just hold, hold, hold. This is gonna drop, it's gonna drop. And it dropped, boom. Mac, okay, be honest. When price went in all this drawdown, you were still holding the drawdown, right? Like you never
Where?
closed, like before it
No,
dropped.
I closed one. I usually do two positions. I closed
Oh,
one when it was going up, and then the other one it got to break even, and I'm like, let me hold it, and then I started chewing my nails.
Things got stressful. Like, oh shit, oh shit.
Sound like you over leverage on that trade.
No, it's normal. It's like a 0.3.
It's normal. Yeah, no, it's cool, it's cool. Oh,
And I
look
can
at
tell.
that.
Here's the thing: when Raja says something, for example, we're gonna take this trade, so the candles are gonna be forming like this, and I start saying something along with Raja, he get more confident in taking that trade. So he add a little bit more.
A little bit less nail biting. Yes, correct. No, but it's the same thing. We all trade the same way. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been
Yeah.
trading with Rakeel for like 2 years already, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, I've seen you improve a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
thank
know?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I started going up on lot sizes, and then I started like messing up, and then I went back again to like little lot sizes. You know, it's like a roller coaster. You know, once you like get that plateau, and then you start going up on lot sizes, then you start doing bad. You're like, oh, let me go ahead and lower down, and then you start doing better. Yeah, I've been through that two times already. But so far, yeah, I stopped over trading this
Yeah, that's good.
right now. Yeah, it's a whole process.
It's a whole process.
All right, let's go to the gym.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off too. Hope everyone just closes the charts and starts enjoying
man.
the weekend.
Call it a Friday, guys.
Yes, sir.
Be safe. Don't drink and drive.
All right, burner.
Bye,
Burner?
Kev. Bye. You can burn
Alright,
his
take
hasn't
care.
even
What
talked.
burner, man?
Man, Kevon is burned. Bye, Gulag. Bye, everyone.
Burning with burner is coming soon, so stay tuned.